This record is basically just a summary of my life so far. I think it's how it started, right?
Sure.
Writing the songs on the record was actually a really organic process. They were all just true stories about things that happened to me in life, and they were written kind of therapeutically as more of just a venting process and just getting things off my chest. And then when it came time to make a record, they were the five that meant the most to me, and we put them together and came up with this story. I chose the team for this record very specifically because I knew each individual person's style, and I wanted that style on the record. So I called Steve in New York. We had gone to college together, and asked him if he'd want to come down and play on the record, and he said yes. And he brought his own ideas and grooves down to work with. I think most notably was his contributions to Redman, where he kind of brought the Latin sound. It originally was just going to be a rock song, but when he came in with that groove, it was just so fitting to the whole concept and kind of the vibe of that song that I needed to go with that as soon as I heard it. And then taking it over to Dave, he actually wasn't originally slated to be on the record, but after we did the guitar parts in his studio, he offered to play, and I've been a big fan of his work, just really wanted him to be a part of it, and I think what he did on the record really tied it all together. And then Bryce and I have been friends for a really long time. He's just got a really great ear for keeping things raw and keeping things to the sound of the artist, like what they really are looking for. So we worked together throughout the whole thing. He helped me kind of arrange some of the parts, and then we ended up sitting down together to mix it at the end, and just ended up with exactly what I had in my head. I wanted to keep it as intimate and personal as possible, and I think the guys on the team did a great job of bringing that sound together. We started in the tiny tape room with Steve putting down his drum ideas, and then we took that over to Seven Deadly Sins, where I put the guitar parts down, and then Dave laid the bass tracks. And once the music was all finished, we took it to Bryce's home studio to finish the vocals. And I think even though none of us were in the same room at the time of recording, we still achieved that raw, intimate band sound that we were going for. This record is really just a summary of my life so far. It's just very personal stories of my life socially, romantically, kind of the struggles of coming into life on your own. And it's really the first shot that I'm taking to make this dream become a reality. So hopefully it's the best shot that I can take.